All right, welcome back, everyone, to Southern Woods and Waters, this Thursday night edition. Ben, we got another great show for you lined up tonight. I put out on Facebook, and I've gotten a lot of response from people wanting to know what this new technique is called. Well, tonight, you know, we've got catfish noodling, we've got Carolina rigging, we got all kinds of things. We've got shaky heading, we got drop shotting. We're going to teach you a new technique tonight called fish rubbing. Fish rubbing. Now, immediately what comes to mind? You think about, oh, okay, I can rub an old catfish or something like that. Yes and no. We're going to take you, you can actually do this to any fish that you would like. Just the size of the fish depends on how big the thing's got to be for you to wrap it in. So that's what you got to figure out. We got with us tonight one fantastic guest. He is a fellow Nashvilleian, one that you sometimes you've seen his work. I guarantee you've seen his work. He's a great artist right here in Nashville. You've seen his work, but you probably don't know who he is. And we're going to wind out now and introduce. I have with me the one and only Frank G. Frank, thank you so much for being on the show, buddy.
Thank you, Hugh.
I'll tell you what, now he is an avid fisherman, ladies and gentlemen. And will you tell the story briefly, what got you involved? Because you grew up on Mill Creek.
I did.
And what was the one thing that caught you into fishing? Because you said you threw everything that you could at this one.
Oh no, I grew up on the banks of Mill Creek, and it was off limit because my dad didn't want me to go down there because he's fearful of snakes. Of course, I went down there anyway. And you know, it was a great childhood. I caught crawdads, minnows, snakes, frogs, but I loved fishing. And one day, I saw this great big 3-pound smallmouth just swimming in the creek, and I threw everything in my tackle box at him, and he wouldn't bite it. And I was determined to catch this fish. So one day I saw this little 6-inch green snake in the yard, and I put a rubber band around a big hook and threw it out there, and I caught this 3-pound smallmouth, and I was hooked, you know.
From there on.
Yeah, I've just have this passion for fishing. I love fishing.
Now, Frank, your artist work, your artistry, and all your adventures you've had in the art world, and my goodness, I'm going to show one here. I guarantee you everybody in the audience is going to know that it's yours, but it's taken you all over the world too. Alaska, you've been to several great fishing places, but you still love Tennessee.
I always tell everybody, where do you live? And I said, Nashville. It's the greatest city in the world. And when I was in art school in Memphis, I was offered a job in Memphis, but I wouldn't take it because you'd have to go to Arkansas, Mississippi to go fishing. Within a radius of an hour drive in Nashville, you got some of the prettiest creeks and rivers and lakes around, so I had to move back to Nashville.
You had to come back home.
I had to come back. Yeah.
Now, Frank, I am going to show him. I mean, I've been teasing this for a little bit, but I've got to show him. Now, this is one that people, I guarantee you, are going to recognize, and let's show it right here. If you've opened up a Tennessee fishing guide or a Tennessee hunting guide, this has primarily been in every one of those guides. And Frank G is the artist. He did autograph it. It is at the bottom. But a lot of people don't read that for some reason. But this is the man. This is Frank G, and he is the one that built this painted this, and it has just about everything that's native to Tennessee is in here. Is in this picture, and that's pretty amazing.
Well, thank you. It's the ecosystem of a creek in Tennessee, or a river, and it was a great honor. In 1999, the state of Tennessee commissioned me to do their wildlife poster. It was just a great honor. I was tickled to death.
I'm telling you.
I had a great time doing it.
Now that is awesome, and I love this. I have looked at this several times, reading through my manuals and my guides, and I look at it each and every time, but this is a great painting. You did a great work on that. That is awesome. He has also done a whole lot of other drawings and paintings. And now, what is your favorite? Because a lot of artists want to know, what's your favorite? Do you like to just, is it Indian ink? Is it
No,
charcoal? Oils?
My preference is watercolor, and I do very loose, free watercolors. But you know, when you see my work, it composes of loose paintings and real tight pieces. So I just have a whole array of styles and of painting.
Now I want to show this one. I do want to show this. This is one of my. Now, is this you in this one, or?
Yes, it is the Green River in Utah. It is one of my favorite fly fishing destinations because the setting is perfect. Flaming Gorge, you have rock formations that are yellow-orange, and hence Flaming Gorge. It looks like it's the rock formations on fire.
Look at the color in
And
that.
yet you have this aqua green river that is crystal clear and loaded with big browns, rainbows, and cutthroat. It's the perfect setting for fly fishing. So I had to paint it.
Well, Frank, that is, if nothing else, if you didn't even catch a fish, that is some beautiful, beautiful landscaping there with all the colors. Was this the fall of the year, or that you were there?
No, it was the summer. And you know, when light hits creek rocks, there's just a whole array of rainbows of colors that come. I mean, light is makes color pop out.
It sure does.
Yeah.
It sure does. Well, that is one of my favorites
Well,
that
thank
you've
you.
done. I've got to show you. Now he does. We're gonna get them all out of here, but I'm gonna grab these. Oh, I dropped
okay.
two. I'm sorry. What about this one here, Frank? Can you tell us a little bit about this one? I'm gonna hold this one to where you can see it too.
It is called Heaven. It is my latest fly fishing piece. And if I were to die today, that's what heaven would look like. I would be fly fishing in heaven.
Now, there you go. I'll tell you what, this is gorgeous here. Pointing towards, all right, as you can see. Now, where did you say this is taking place here?
Oh, it's not any creek in particular.
This
I
is just your
made it up.
vision.
Yeah, I
This
just
is your
made it up.
vision.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if this is heaven, I want to be somewhere, wait a minute, wrong hand, over here, bringing one in for you.
All right.
That is great, great. Now, talk to me a little bit about this one now. I've got
It is
this
a
one.
just caught rainbow trout in Trammell Creek. Trammell Creek is my secret trout fishing creek. It is right on the border of Kentucky and Tennessee going to Scottsville on Highway 31. There are monster trout and smallmouth and rock bass or black perch on Trammell Creek because the creek is filled with little minnows and crawdads. And the state of Kentucky stocks this trout twice a month. And what you want to do is pray for rain to wash these trout downstream because no one goes downstreams and they're just deep pockets. And when rainbow trouts eat minnows, they get faster, they grow faster, fatter, and meaner. So
Awesome.
It is, I'll have to take you there, Hugh.
You'll have to. You'll have to. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, Frank is an avid fisherman. We're going to tell you, I'm holding you on now. That's part of this. I'm throwing the lure out for the fish rubbing. So you got to hold on to understand what we're talking about. But we're going to get to it in the next segment or two. But I want you to get to know Frank G. the man. He lives right here between Hendersonville and Gallatin. I mean, you probably have a Gallatin address.
I do.
Okay, but you know, he's right in between. Got a beautiful, beautiful home built back in
1850, I believe, or 48.
1850.
1850.
You just love to be the simple things, don't you?
Well, it's a big pre-Civil War house built by William Strickland, and we're the third family to own this house, and it's on the National Register of Historic Houses. And William Strickland is the architect that designed this Tennessee State Capitol, so it's a historic house.
It is a historic house.
And near Old Hickory Lake, and that's
right.
the appeal of it. So I get to go fishing whenever I get a chance to.
All right. Well, he and I are going to do some fishing very, very soon. But listen, we've got to take a break. Visit some of our fine sponsors that make this show available to you each and every week. So hurry back to more Southern Woods and Waters.
This is a Storm 5 HD weather update. Sign up for Weather Call at newschannel5.com. Hello everyone, I'm Ron Howes from the Storm 5 HD Weather Center. You're looking at radar showing no precipitation on this pleasant Thursday evening. And a look at temperatures across the southeastern U.S. and the current conditions now in Nashville. A forecast for tonight, clear and pleasant with an overnight low of 62, outlying areas falling into the 50s tonight. On the 7-day forecast, more sunshine, a beautiful day tomorrow, high of 85, 64 Friday night, Saturday partly cloudy and 87. On Sunday, we'll run a 30% chance of showers and storms, especially Sunday night with a high of 89, 20% chance of lingering showers on Monday, then dry weather again Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This has been a weather update from the Storm 5 HD Weather Center.
Are you missing the sounds of life? I'm Dr. David Genevico, and here at Advanced Hearing Solutions, we can help.
Dr. Genevico is a licensed and certified audiologist. He has spent his career helping patients, performing research, and teaching future audiologists.
Getting help for hearing loss can be intimidating. We make it simple. Try our hearing aids free for 30 days. If you're not satisfied, just give them back. Call us today at Advanced Hearing Solutions or visit us online. The consultation is free. The results are priceless.
I'm David McMurray from Nashville Marine. How do you like this Phoenix bass boat? Phoenix is truly an amazing fishing machine, and we feature the entire Phoenix lineup. We also carry the complete line of aluminum fishing boats from G3. You won't find a better value on the lake. And when family fun is your goal, a Suncatcher pontoon is the answer. Plus, here at Nashville Marine, we have a great service department. Come see us at Nashville Marine. We have the boats. All you got to do is just add water.
All right, welcome back, everyone. This week's Picture of the Week is being brought to you by Flowers Deer Processing, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We are less than 30 days away from the opening day of deer season, so we're looking forward to that. Looky here. Speaking of flowers, that one on the left is Mike Flowers. That one on the right is Jim Flowers. They're holding up some salmon, silver salmon, that they recently caught as of last week, Frank, in Alaska. They were up in Alaska and caught that. Here's Jim Flowers again with two nice silver salmon right there. I did make sure that he brought them home. They're on their way back, so we're looking forward to having some with him. I had to throw this one in. How many of you have ever seen a hen turkey try to fight herself in a bumper of a truck? All the chrome, she saw her reflection. She just got all upset, Frank. She just wanted to fight that one turkey, which was her. Hey, you can send your pictures to us here at Southern Woods and Waters, 474 James Robinson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee, 37219, or simply email them to me at hugh@southernwoodsandwaters.com. We'll get them on here really, really fast for you. We appreciate all those that are being sent. I will give you a heads up. Next week on our show will be Dale Grandstaff. Dale Grandstaff from TWRA is coming on the show next week. He's going to talk to us about how to watch out for proper baited or proper fields for dove hunting, not baited ones. He's going to tell us how to tell the difference. And he's also going to help us out on small game and big game, some hunting secrets and tips that'll help us out. He is with TWRA. He will be here next week. All right, so you don't want to miss that. Tonight I have with me Frank G. Frank G is the artist, and I showed you just a minute ago his rendition, and I'm sure that everybody has seen this. It's been in all the Tennessee hunting guides and fishing guides for as long as I remember, since 1999, I guess. And it was when he was commissioned to do it. But TWRA commissioned him to do it, and what a great job he did. Is one of the finer pieces of art for our natural resources, our ecosystem. So thank you, Frank, for doing that. We have talked a little bit about some of his stuff that he's doing, and he is a great artist in his own right. Talk to me a little bit. This is one of my faves.
Of course, you're a bass fisherman.
I'm a bass fisherman. I love this.
It's a watercolor of a largemouth bass that I caught out of O'Hickory.
It is
I
gorgeous.
do fish rubbings, which is called Giotaka. And Giotaka was how printing was actually started in China or Japan. Because way back when, before Christ was born, fishing was to eat that fish. if they caught a big fish, they wanted bragging rights, so they would ink their fish with black inks and rub with rice paper. It would record the size of the fish so they could eat it, and then no one in the world could ever accuse them of lying about the size of their catch. But that's a painting, whereas this is a rubbing of a female dolphin that I caught near Destin.
Now this is what we call fish rubbing. Tell us a little bit about how, and then you're going to show us here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But tell us, how is it done?
Well, you catch the fish, make sure it's dead because you don't want it to flop around.
Right.
Wipe off the slime.
Okay.
And then paint the fish with color, or you can use black inks and then go back and fill it with color later. But I'll demonstrate that.
Okay, okay.
Rub, and it prints every scale and detail, and it records the size of the fish. So if I said I caught this female dolphin, you know it was that size. I wasn't lying about the size
No.
of it. Yeah.
And
Oh, I do lie, though, but I didn't, you know.
Well, that's a typical fisherman for you there, right? We got to keep some standards. You can't just blow us all
That's
out of the
true.
water. All right, tell us a little bit about this one.
That is I think it's around a 5.5 pound rainbow. Try to weigh it, but I educated guess would say 5.5, maybe 6 pound rainbow. Caught fly fishing on the Caney Fork River. And my favorite fly is the woolly worm. That is my favorite fly. I catch more fish on a woolly booger than any other fly. And that big trout was caught on a woolly worm on the Caney Fork River.
Now, where's my big crappie picture? Is
It's
it up
right
front?
here.
Is it right here?
Right there.
Right here. All right. Because I can't see it, and I was wondering. I've got to tell you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is this a drawing?
That is a painting of my. Oh, go ahead.
But this is a painting of your.
It's not a rubbing.
No, it's not a rubbing, because the crappie you actually caught was.
It weighed 3 3/4 pounds, and now that's not a lie. It's mounted on my wall, and I was crappie fishing. I was, I guess, around 30-something years old, and I ran out of tube jigs, so I had a plastic worm. So I cut the tail off of a plastic worm, put it on a jig head, and caught this 3 3/4 pound crappie. Do you believe that?
I do. The motto of that story is never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. Just like Mike Iaconelli says, never give up. And fishermen improvise.
Yeah.
Well,
that crappie was 20 inches in length. It's a monster crappie.
3 3/4 pounds.
Right.
I have never caught any.
And I think that's the lake record, but I didn't report it, so I guess it didn't go on record. But it's on my wall. If
It's
anybody
on your
wants to come
wall, though.
visit
I
it,
can
yeah.
verify that. I've seen it. Now, of course, what about this one?
It's a little red snapper that I caught in Destin. And everywhere that I go, if I haven't caught that, I'll keep a fish and put it in the freezer and use it over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In
Gorgeous.
fact, one of the bluegills I'm going to use tonight, I try to catch a fresh one because it's real raunchy. And you may have to hold your nose when I whip it out.
Well, that's okay. We can hold our nose. Now, is this a rubbing?
It is a rubbing of a largemouth caught on Old Hickory. Yeah.
Now, that is real close to the painting that you did. I mean, the rubbing is close.
Oh, you can tell a rubbing from a painting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's super close, though.
Well, the difference is a rubbing smells like fish after it's rubbed. So there is a scent about
Thank
it.
goodness for plastic on this.
No, these have aired out.
These have aired out for a while. Oh, me. Now, here's what you were talking about earlier, and this is just a group of big, huge bluegills. Now, you and I talked recently about Reelfoot Lake.
Right.
Is one of your favorite places.
It is.
But you actually like a lake in Mississippi.
Every Mother's Day weekend, I go to Tupelo, Mississippi to do an art show. One of the reasons I go there is there's a great big bluegills that are in lakes and ponds down there. And the average bluegill is 12 to 14 inches, and they're thick too. And gosh, when they're on bed, you can smell them. And I'll take my kayak and my 5-way fly rod with a little sponge spider and go to the end of coves and just murder them. I mean, they're just monster bluegills.
That is
Yeah.
amazing. That is
Yeah.
amazing. Don't you love it, ladies and gentlemen, that a fisherman has every month planned out where he needs to go to go catch some of these fish? I tell you what, honey, you are watching, right? What about this one right here, Frank?
It's a bonefish caught in Aruba last year. And bonefish are just wonderful on a fly rod because they're just pure mussels. That little fish just, I mean, it's an awesome fighter, just pure mussel.
Is
And then-
there a comparison? If you were to compare freshwater versus saltwater, which one's stronger?
I would have to say saltwater.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they
gotta
are.
Be. They got to be. They're,
But really, you catch a river smallmouth pound for pound, and then because of the current they live, I mean, they're just great fighters.
they're mean.
Oh, they're wonderful. And smallmouth are, it's one of my favorite fish to catch, and especially from creeks and rivers, because I'm a river fisherman. Yeah.
I love
creeks.
smallmouth fishing in creeks. Duck River is one of my favorite places in the whole wide world to go. But I also got to tell you, I love those red eye or rock bass. I love pound for pound. They've got to be the most meanest thing that's ever was created. They have
Well-
attitudes.
Well, I think I know I did. I caught the state record goggle eye or rock bass or black perch. It was 2.5 pounds.
Good.
I know, and it was caught on Lick Creek near Centerville.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I ate the darn thing. And
You ate it?
I ate it,
And
but-
didn't realize you had the
no,
state
no,
record.
and then I realized I read later that the state record is 2 pounds 6 ounces caught on the Duck River.
Yeah.
But I ate the darn thing. But I didn't want to eat my crappie. It's on the wall because no one would believe me.
I'll tell you what, this is awesome. Courtney, do we have time, a little bit more time now that we can start doing the fish rubbing? Okay. We're going to ask Frank G to help illustrate to us, Frank, what is fish rubbing? How's it done? And I know you're going to open that, so everybody go to that side.
No, it's funny, Hugh. When we lived in Nashville, I had this bluegill that was a monster bluegill, and I rubbed it for about 10 years. And when the UPS man would come and pick up my package to be shipped, he would just hold his nose and say, "You need to get rid of the thing." And I finally did. I had 12 cats, and I threw it out to the cats thinking they would eat it. They ran away. It stunk so bad.
And we got it here tonight.
Well, no, this is a different one.
This
but
is a different one?
It's pretty
Okay.
smelly.
Thank goodness, Frank.
Yeah. I tried to catch a fresh fish, but I got hooked
Yeah,
today.
you got hooked today. He went to go actually catch us a fresh fish to do this, and he got a hook in his hand, in his finger, and had a little problem getting it out.
My wife got it out. She just jerked it out. Now I know what a fish feels like.
Now
Okay.
you know what a fish feels like. All right. Well, what we have here, now we have a bluegill.
We have a bluegill.
Okay.
Should I do the big one or the little one?
It doesn't matter to me,
All right.
brother.
Well, I'll not even open this because it stinks. Well, let's do the little one. And it's a fresh caught bluegill, okay?
Okay.
And I want to show, this is a t-shirt done that way.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So-
I want to show this. You're wearing one.
Yeah.
And you also made your now one. Those are super, super nice t-shirts. You can get them on your t-shirt of what you caught. That's
Right.
pretty amazing. That's really, really neat.
So here's a little bluegill that is freshly caught. It doesn't
Okay.
stink, okay? Well, I'll show you my big fish that's worn out, and you can get a laugh out of it.
Oh, he stinks a little bit, Frank.
No, he doesn't stink. He's fresh.
He doesn't stink like that one, but he's
goodness.
definitely a fish.
Let's see. All right. now
Are you
this
gonna
is-
open it, Frank?
I'm going to open the show. This fish has been in the family for 50 years now. Not that
Whoa,
long.
wait a minute.
But wait.
We may have to postpone the recipe of the week.
No. No, this is a bluegill caught in Tupelo. And
In Tupelo.
Is that
Oh
a-
my
is that a nice
goodness.
bluegill?
Look at what a bluegill.
oh, let's do that. Well, no, let's do this little
He
one.
doesn't smell that bad.
Well, you haven't. Wait a while.
I got to go see my sinus doctor.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
What's the first thing we need to do? Do we need to put it on a...
No, I have already killed the fish. Well,
Okay.
he's dead.
Okay.
And I wiped off the slime. And you want to keep the fish moist. You don't want to let it dry out. And I sort of posed it by putting things underneath the fins and stapling it.
Right.
So you can pose the fish.
Right.
So I'll do one in color and then one. Where's my brush?
I don't know.
Wait a sec. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I was fixing to say, we're out of brushes.
No.
We can use Hope Hines number 4, bro.
Well, I'm going to do one just black first, okay?
Hope will kill me.
No, let's do one in color.
All right, we're going to do one in this segment, and we'll do the other one in the next segment, okay?
Okay.
Because we got about 4.5 minutes
Okay, well,
left.
this is quick. We're going to do one just black.
Okay.
And the secret is you want to paint against the scale
Oh, okay.
because you want the inks.
Can I hold it up to where everybody can see?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to
You're
make
going
sure you
against the
cover.
scales.
Yeah. And you want to make sure you cover
Everything.
everything, okay? Now the first couple that I will print, it still has a little bit of slime in it, so
Right.
it won't print as good as, you know, the more you print, the better it'll be. And then you rub with the handmade mulberry rice paper, and you can get this at your favorite art store, or you can make it. I used to make paper, but I hate it because it took away time from my fishing because it's a tedious.
It looks like
Yeah.
it. Do you teach classes on how to do this?
in the winter. Yes, I teach painting class.
You teach painting classes. Do you have a website, Frank, that people can go to?
You can Google Frank G, and that comes up. Or it's www.frank in small letters GEE and no space between Frank and GEE.com. So
Awesome.
Here we go.
Look here.
See?
That is great.
And then I'll go back and hand color it after dry. So you can do it, but in the next segment,
Yeah, let
I'll
me
do
hold
one
it
in
right.
color.
Let
Yeah.
me hold it to where people can really see it.
And see, the eyeballs don't print, and I go back and embellish it to make it look good.
But
Yeah.
this is how, before Christ was even born, that
Well, they didn't have mounting services back then.
No, there wasn't anything as a taxidermist
Yeah,
around.
so they didn't want to be accused of lying, so they did fish rubbing. And
No, 'cause
the
they knew
black
Jesus
ink
was coming.
Is what they used. Yeah,
All right, well, I tell you what.
and that's why I said they smell like fish. You can, you
Okay,
know.
all you bass fishermen out there that say you catch all these monsters, we want to see some fish rubbings because I want to see that they're telling the truth.
No,
And it
no.
can't be a taxidermied fish already. It has to be a fresh one.
Yes, it can't be dry. It's got to stay moist. And I'll use my fish over and over again. I'll throw a wet paper towel and freeze it in the freezer. So, you know, yeah.
You'll always have it.
Yeah.
All right, hey, we're going to take a break. Visit some more of our fine sponsors. Give you a break to go get a cup of coffee or a glass of tea or something like that. Get your pen and pencil ready. You've got to come back, take down his information. If you want to learn how to do this and not be accused of lying about what you're catching, you might want to give him a holler, okay? We'll be right back with more of Southern Woods and Waters. Dependable and comfortable. That's how I describe the GMCs from Cunningham Buick GMC in Springfield, Tennessee. Let me show you. Whether you need room for all your family's hunting gear or the power to get your boat to the lake, Cunningham Buick GMC has just what you need. Plus, Calvin Cawthorn and his staff will treat you right. Trust me, they're in it for the long haul. And you know what? They enjoy the outdoors as much as you do. Come see the folks at Cunningham Buick GMC in Springfield. They are professional grade.
Hi, welcome to Hendricks Creek Resort on beautiful Dale Hollow Lake, where we've been family owned and operated since 1953.
Patty, the crew, and I can handle your vacation adventures from corporate retreats, family reunions, to honeymoons, and weekend getaways.
We offer houseboats, cottages, pontoons, runabouts, and fishing boats. We are pet friendly.
Why don't y'all come join us at Hendricks Creek Resort on beautiful Dale Hollow Lake?
This week on Fishin' Affliction TV.
Whoa, don't let
Join Team Fishin' Affliction for Volume 5 of their popular Fish and Friends series. Your Fishin' Affliction TV weekend begins Saturdays at 5 p.m. right here on News Channel 5 Plus, your home for
Fishin' Affliction TV.
I'm Sam. I played pro soccer, and in 2012, I received a liver transplant.
I'm Eric. I play basketball. In 2009, I received a kidney.
I'm Christian. I swim, and in 2004, I received an intestine.
I'm Eric Compton, professional golfer. In 1992, I received my first heart transplant. In 2008, I received my second. We are all alive and healthy today because people chose to be organ donors.
I'm Nick, and in 2012, I received a liver. You too can donate life.
Currently, there are more than 123,000 men, women, and children waiting for an organ transplant.
Visit donatelife.net to find out more about becoming an organ donor and talk to your loved ones about your decision.
You can make a difference to people like us.
I made a difference and became a kidney donor. You can donate life too.
You have the power to donate life.
To learn more about joining the Donate Life team, please visit donatelife.net.
This segment is being brought to you by Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, welcome back, everyone. We have with us tonight Frank G. Frank G is a well-known artist right here in our own backyard, and we just love him. We love all of his stuff. He's an avid fisherman, loves to fish, been everywhere just about to fish, and he's gotten a lot of trophies. And instead of mounting them and having taxidermied fish all through the house that was built in 1852, your wife reminded me to tell you, but he's got all these renditions or rubbings, and he can prove that he caught this one, and he can write. And what's great about it is you can write down at the bottom where you caught it, what day it was, what I catch it with, who was with me when I caught it, and that's memory insurance right there.
Right. It really is. Well, this is one of my Tupelo, Mississippi bluegill.
All right.
It's been in the family for years, so it sort of smells.
It's getting there, Frank.
Yeah.
It's right up under the old snooter I have, and it's getting there.
It's not good for your love life because it stinks.
No. But now we're going to do this one colors.
Okay, right.
We're going to do colors, right? So you're starting off. Can I hold it and you do it?
Yeah. So we're going to paint against the scales, and I've got black, so right at the top. So we want to add depth to it.
Okay. Can everybody see? Yes, everybody can see. Great.
Okay.
So you just did the top third in the black.
With black.
Okay.
And then with a clean brush.
I'm going to come just a little bit closer to me, they're saying, and because I really want everybody to see this. Now.
And then it's green right here. See, look.
Now that's just watercolors.
No, it's acrylic.
This is acrylic.
Yeah, when I do it on T-shirt, it's acrylic. But you can use gouache, which is a thick watercolor. Okay.
Now you're kind of blending the green and the black a little bit.
Right. I'm using the fish as a palette.
Okay.
But I'm painting against the scale because I wanted to.
You want to highlight the scales.
All right. Then I'm going with sort of a yellow ochre. I add color to the fish because it just makes it more exciting and visual. See, I'm blending.
I love you, Frank, but can you paint a little faster?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It does stink.
It's okay. It's okay.
And a bluegill has sort of a red breast or an orange breast, but I like to exaggerate.
Now, what was the color we used right here,
yellow,
Frank? The yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll even blend in a little bit of orange just to right here, a little orange like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I think we're ready to rub it.
No,
so,
any blue?
Oh, yeah,
You know,
the
they got a little
bluegills.
blue
Right.
behind the
I forgot
gill
about
there.
it. You see, you know
Frank,
your fish. I forgot about it.
I'm trying to help you out now.
You are. You should be an artist.
I wrote short books.
So right here, a little bit of this really nice blue and sort of.
Now it looks just like a bluegill.
Well,
let me. All right, can we get a see all the colors he's put on that now, and it's still wet, and we're fixing to rub it, but he's already got the basic colors down.
Right.
All right, so you do that first.
Now, if you do a T-shirt, what you want to do is put a piece of plastic in between the T-shirt because it won't bleed through.
Okay. Okay.
But this is handmade paper. We place it on here, and we rub. Want to rub every part of that fish because if you don't, it's just going to be.
It'll leave a void.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I really mean it. This fish has been in the family for I don't know how many years. And it's about almost time for me to catch another big
I think
blue.
Moby Dick was still going in this one. I think Moby Dick was after this one.
This is a great bluegill. Yeah. I'll catch one, you know.
I'll help you, Frank.
Okay.
Just let me know. I'll get one with you.
All right.
All right.
All right. So
Now-
here we go.
Okay.
See, it stayed a little, I forgot to, it stayed, I've got a little bit
You got a
too
little,
long.
yeah. We didn't
But I
rub
go back and
right there, but
embellish. I
now we
didn't
can
paint
do
it,
that.
yeah.
But
Yeah. See?
there is, and can I kind of say, you know what it looks like is the
fossil printing in a way.
The
yeah.
fossil
Yeah.
printing. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. That's what it looks like, and how the Indians and everything used to do it on cave walls and
Right.
stuff like that. But that's kind of what it looks like. And
Then when we finish it and embellish it, you know, I go back and it looks like this, you see?
that's right.
Or my shirt, right here.
Yeah, it looks just like this on the shirt. So you can put it on the shirt. Also, that is a neat idea. And Frank, I will help you get a new one. I will help you get a new
Well,
one.
I'll catch my own. So-
Well, we got to go because we got to film you catching it.
Okay.
That's going to be the thing. Frank, again, how can people get a hold of you? It's just Frank.
Just Google Frank G, and it'll come. My website will come in. In fact, I have a new website. There's music on it, and you can look at all my fish rubbings and paintings. It's www.frankg in small letters and no space between Frank and ge.com.
All right. Well, Frank, I'm going to ask you to do me one favor.
Okay.
We've got a caller on the line over there. But the phone's over there up under your paper.
Okay.
If you could hand that to me, please, sir.
Okay.
We're gonna let you, because they really want to talk to you.
They do.
And we have Beanie. Beanie, how can we help you tonight?
Hey, Hugh, I just want to thank Mr. Frank for bringing back memories with that Red River Gorge painting behind him there.
That's right. That's right. Awesome.
A young man, Mr. Hugh, I went camping out there, and I lived in Green River, Wyoming, so I traveled that river many a day. So thank you so much, Mr. Frank.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Hugh, for taking my call.
Thank you, Beanie. And we have, who's our next caller? Courtney? Courtney's on the line with another caller. She's getting to me as fast as she can. Who's our next caller, Courtney? James. James, how can we help you tonight? James? James? I think James has left the building. All right. Terry, how can we help you tonight?
Good evening, Hugh. Terry Wright from Portland. How are y'all tonight?
Man, we're having more fun than probably ought to be allowed.
I understand. Tell you what, those are some awesome paintings that gentleman had.
Well, thank you.
I wanted to be sure and thank you for the Shriners Tournament. That was awesome. We had a good turnout.
Yes, we did.
Have you heard anything on Caney Fork fishing? We're going to be going this next week, and I was kind of curious if anybody is catching any trout.
Well, now,
appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
Well, thank you very much for that. And now, have you been on the Caney here lately?
I have not.
Well, now, Joy and I went and took a bunch of our sponsors to Dale Hollow. Of course, we crossed it 5 times to get there. Didn't see a whole lot of activity because of the fog. The fog, it was heavy fog on the Caney.
Foggy.
And but I tell you what, I will find out. I'll get you a report for next week for next week's show. We'll have a great report for that. But I will tell you some fishing reports that I've already gotten, and that is Kentucky Lake, ladies and gentlemen, is on fire right now with largemouth bass. People are really, really doing well with largemouth bass on Kentucky Lake, primarily using a frog. The grass areas, the grassy areas are full of fish. So if you get an opportunity, go do that. I did get another great report from Chickamauga from our good friend Alan Johnson, Opie Johnson at Chickamauga. His wife, and I didn't show those pictures, but we're going to show them next week. His wife caught a 6-pounder, then she caught a 7-pounder, and he caught an 8-pounder. So, you know, when a husband and wife team go out there and they get that much weight in one afternoon, that's a pretty good indication that the fish are on fire on Chickamauga. Check in with us next week. We'll show you those pictures. We'll even tell you what they were catching them on next week. Hey, we got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have a great, great recipe. I promise you it's a great recipe. Part of it came out of Texas, so hurry back to more Southern Woods and Water.
Look at those toys. Insurance must be expensive. Nah.
I bet he's got an Allstate agent. They can save you up to 30% more by bundling your policy.
Well, his dog's stupid.
Poodles are one of the world's smartest breeds. Bundle and save with an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
In Middle Tennessee, call Chris with the Burns Insurance Group at 615-866-1082.
At Broker, we have experience in doing any kind of real estate. The business is family. It's all about family. With Kimberly and Monica being involved, it's something that they've always done. And it's not like a job to any of us. It's something that we really enjoy doing. And what we bring to the table is the experience to make it a win-win for everyone. You can reach us by phone or through our website at brokerheadquarters.com.
You know, when it comes to catching big bass, there's no more important piece of equipment on your boat than your rods. And I fish for the biggest bass out there. That's why I choose All Pro rods to get the job done. For the ultimate sensitivity and power combination, check out allprorods.com.
Now, everything you were going to do someday is on the calendar. Introducing a new day of the week. Someday. Want to retire someday? You'll want a My Social Security account to help you get ready. Get yours at socialsecurity.gov.
Welcome back, everyone. This week's Recipe Week is being brought to you by Cracker Boy and Cracker Girl. See, Brent Price is not in the house.
Nope.
And in his place, I can say a lot about Brent, but he doesn't look as good as you do. Joy, who you got with you tonight?
Anna Flowers. I said one of our oldest sponsors. I said, but not in age. She's probably the youngest. Well, she is the youngest of the Flowers, for sure, but probably our youngest sponsor. But they've been with us for a long time. And
Flowers has been with us from the day one.
Yeah.
And Anna joined with Jim and
Jim's wife,
and we are so glad that he made that decision. Lord, that's just increased it, tenfold already.
Well, thank you. She's our brainiac.
Yeah, that's right.
If anything goes on, it's like
she
Anna
fixes
can fix
my
it.
GoPro cameras, my Fitbit, and all this. Anna takes care of me.
Yes, she does. She does. She's awesome. Aren't those paintings neat?
Oh, they're beautiful.
I just love them.
I was just meant to be here tonight since I'm an artist and an artist here tonight. So
that's right.
That's awesome.
That's
Dorothy, his wife, is here with us, and I just love them. I met them through a friend, and I have that home that they live in for sale.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can get on my website at brokerheadquarters.com and see all their pictures. Their beautiful home. It's so pretty.
1852.
Awesome.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it, Hugh?
That's
it
right.
really
It is. It is.
It really is. Okay, tell us what you did.
So, I have made carne asada. So, I was going to make it with deer, but when you're pulling out meat at 10:30 at night, sometimes you grab the wrong thing. So, happy mistake though, I pulled out duck and it turned out awesome. So, it just goes to show sometimes you can have some happy accidents and they turn out, better than you would have dreamed. So, proved this recipe is great for not only beef, but you can do it with deer or duck. This was a super easy recipe. Basically what I did is I cubed up the duck meat, threw it in a crock pot. I put in bell pepper, onion, garlic, seasonings, things like that, and just left it on high while I was at work. And then when I got home, I had a few last things. We added a little bit of flour to kind of thicken it, make it a kind of a gravy broth, and yeah, there we go. So I've got.
Do you use in your stuff more the Cracker Girl or the Cracker Boy?
We usually go Cracker Girl. So
which is spicier.
It does. It's got a little bit of kick, but we kind of enjoy a little spicy stuff every once in a while. So this actually has Cracker Girl in it. So that's one of I added black pepper, Cracker Girl, little extra garlic, things like that, and cumin. So yeah, you can't go wrong. And then we got rice, and then I made some homemade tortillas to go with it. So
can I pick one up with my fingers?
Sure.
I haven't been touching the fish. That's a neat one.
So
we could have fish tacos.
Good.
No, it's been in the family for 50 years.
We'll pass on those fish.
Brent, he's been out of town. He said he'd see us next week. He's going to do crab cakes, and he said to tell Anna to come next week because he's going to do crab cakes. But y'all handle his seasonings too at Flowers Deer Processing.
We do. We started selling them a couple months ago. My mother-in-law Deborah, she's been taking them to the flea market with the sausage, and it's been a huge hit. We've had a lot of people come and taste them and just fall in love with them.
Yeah,
so
they're
that's
good. They're good.
Great thing.
Well, now, girls, you're not hitting on the one thing because a lot of guys duck hunt. A lot, not just guys and gals, duck hunt. But a lot of people don't know how to fix duck. I mean,
that's right.
Duck is one of those meats that's really, really tough to get right. You either love it or you hate it.
Well,
and there's more on the hating side.
Well, that's just because they're not cooking it right.
That's
but
what
go
I'm
to our
saying.
website, and then we're coming out with a new cookbook too. We're working on that right now, and it has a lot of duck recipes. A lot of Anna's will be in there, and you and I are both pretty good cooks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But now.
Oh
duck,
yeah. Look at Hugh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Carne asada.
Asada.
That is awesome, and that comes from a little bit south of Texas there, and Mexico is where carne asada comes from. But it's a great recipe.
Sounds like something off a Jungle Book. Kuma.
Oh, will you stop it? You watching too much Walt Disney.
Got grandkids.
Well, I tell you what, you can catch that recipe along with many, many others on our website. If you'll go to southernwoodsandwaters.com, click on the recipe section. It is already on there. It's under carne asada. Try it out with your favorite. I mean, they could try it with just about anything, and they could. I got a crick in my neck. It's hard to see, y'all. I do have to go and say right now that I want to say a big shout out to Brown's Florist. Christy's in the house over here. Christy Hale's in the house. She brought us a nice floral arrangement. If you can get a little picture of this. Although it says, it should say Cunningham GMC on the side of it. But this is a wonderful, beautiful arrangement. You can get arrangements like this every day at Brown's Florist. We want to thank them very, very much for that. All right, next we're going to take a break. Oh no, we're going to do our giveaway here in just a minute. Okay, we're going to keep talking to Frank. Frank, good. I want to say, while the girls were playing with the recipe over there, you touched this little thing up. It didn't take you 30 seconds to do it, really.
Well, that's, you know.
Look at this.
Well, I need to touch it up some more. But
he might need to touch it up a little, but you know what? He hit the eyes, he hit the gills, he put that black ear tag on there. You know, that's what makes it a bluegill right here. And I tell you what, it took him all of about 30 seconds after he did the rubbing. He did a little touch up. You're just a pure master.
No, I mean, for all these great fishermen, you know, it's an inexpensive way of recording the size of your catch without having to mount it. And you can frame it like the crappie there with the lure.
You did framed it with the lure.
Like
that one over there. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, you have classes in the wintertime.
In the wintertime.
Okay. That's because it's too cold for you to go fishing.
No, I'm too busy in the summer.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about it. I mean, how can people register for your class?
Well, my classes fill up real fast, and it just call me. I mean, you have to attend to a class, and from January, it's 10 classes, 2 hours long, from January 7th until the 10 classes ends, and it's around $300 for 10 classes.
That's pretty
good. And at night, from 7 to 9, and then we have, you know, hors d'oeuvres and liquor.
Yeah. Well, can I ask you this? We have a fishing expo, usually the first or second weekend of February. Could I get you to come on out there and be a guest with me in my booth and talk to people?
Sure.
And bring some of your paintings and let some people see this?
I can do that.
Because I am amazed. What gets me is history. I love history. And I love stuff like this right here, where I know that they didn't have photographs and cameras and laptops and all that. They actually had to do something like you're talking about to even record what was going on before there was somebody writing it down and all that. They had to record it. I love your analogy of even the first fisherman started lying. So
oh no! Well,
you had to tell the truth somehow.
I try not to lie a lot. Little white stories, you know. But no, it's just something that evolved from my passion, and my passion is nature. I am out in the woods fishing all the time, you know, and yeah, I seek places that no one goes.
That's right.
I go to creeks, and I'm intimate with the creeks because you're in the water, you're catching crawdads, snakes, and you know, it's just fun.
I bet you don't even carry a cell phone.
Well, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, I was wrong. I thought, now this guy he's going to be a purist about this.
No, I do.
Because that's about what I would like to do too. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we have our giveaway tonight. We don't have any carne asada because it's all going to be gone, but the Cracker Boy and Cracker Girl seasoning packet that Anna used, we're going to give this away to the 5th caller here at 737-7767. Be the 5th caller here. You're going to take away a nice package. It might make your duck taste better. Hurry back to more Southern Woods and Waters.
At Broker, we have experience in doing any kind of real estate. The business is family. It's all about family. With Kimberly and Monica being involved, it's something that they've always done. And it's not like a job to any of us. It's something that we really enjoy doing. And what we bring to the table is the experience to make it a win-win for everyone. You can reach us by phone or through our website at brokerheadquarters.com.
Cruising the highways, blazing through the trails, or hauling that load.
Choose your ride at America's Motorsports. We've powered you for over 30 years. We have it all.
Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Victory, Spyder, Polaris, Can-Am, and Sea-Doo. New and used motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, and watercraft. 3 locations, Nashville, Mayan Drive, and Dixon. Get the largest selection and great prices. Only one place, America's Motorsports. See us at americasmotorsports.com or on Facebook.
Need a roof? Call Greenform Construction and Solar for our $99 a month roofing package. That's right, 100% financing and every roof from $99. All of our $99 roofs come with the industry's only Greenform certified leak-proof package and a lifetime warranty. Also, don't forget to ask us about our $199 solar roofing package that eliminates your electric bill. $99 roofs, $199 solar roofing packages. Trust the best, forget the rest. Go green, call Greenform.
Are you tired of just enduring life? Are you ready to actually start having fun and enjoying your life? Then Joy Church is the place for you. At Joy Church, we're committed to encouraging individuals, strengthening families, and reaching this community. For more information, visit us online at joychurch.net. That's joychurch.net. So come on, your party won't start until you get here.
A truck and a boat, an ATV, and a camper. If you're a sportsman like me, I bet you got all the toys too. You've built quite an investment over the years, but are you protected? Rifles, shotguns, and pistols help protect your family's safety, but could you afford to replace your collection? Terry Burns Insurance Group understands how to protect us sportsmen and our outdoor gear. Give him a call, get a free quote, and get a free hat.
In Middle Tennessee, call Chris with the Burns Insurance Group at 615-866-1082.
All right, welcome back, everyone. This week's Calendar of the Week is being brought to you by Stan Sloan Zora Bait Company, where setting the hook is an everyday thing. Congratulations to Dennis Cannon from Smyrna, Tennessee. Dennis, if you're an avid duck hunter, brother, I promise you this seasoning will help that meat taste a whole lot better, I promise. We look forward to having you come down here to the studio and pick it up. This week's calendar is real simple. Saturday, the 22nd, is Tennessee Free Hunting Day. That is nobody has to have a license. It is the opening day of squirrel season across the whole state. So here's an opportunity for you to get your family together. They don't have to worry about having a license, but they do have, go out there and have a good time. That's how I got started in the outdoors, was my grandfather would take me squirrel hunting. I'm sure that many of you were done the same way, or that you went through that, and that's what has made your love like it is today. So please give those kids and wives and all those other folks, even carry your grandparents, and let them enjoy just another day of outdoor stuff. All right, we got about 30 seconds. I also want to say that let's see, we've got about 20 seconds. Let's just make it in. Oh, the Good Guys Bass Club is having one at Old Hickory Lake at Bulls Creek. Fate Sanders is having an open night tournament from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. on the 22nd. And again, it is Free Hunting Day. I've got 10 seconds. I want to thank Frank G.
Thank you, Hugh.
Frank G, your dad was also famous. What was his name?
He was a photographer in Nashville, Bing TG Studios.
All right, we'll see you next week. Southern Woods and Waters has been brought to you by Bass Pro Shops, Nitro Performance Bass Boats, Broker Headquarters Group, and these other fine sponsors. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day in the outdoors.
Hi, welcome to Hendricks Creek Resort on beautiful Dale Hollow Lake, where we've been family owned and operated since 1953.
Patty, the crew, and I can handle your vacation adventures, from corporate retreats, family reunions, to honeymoons and weekend getaways.
We offer houseboats, cottages, pontoons, runabouts, and fishing boats. We are pet friendly.
Why don't y'all come join us at Hendricks Creek Resort on beautiful Dale Hollow Lake?